Hello, everyone. This is Welcome to Boredom. We are here at PAX Unplugged. I'm here with Rock Manor Games, and who do I have the pleasure of being here with?
My name's Mike Ganade. I'm the founder and head honcho at Rock Manor Games, I guess.
Well, Mike, thank you so much for your time to talk about this. So, what do we have here at the show? What are we looking at, and what are you showing off?
So I personally am demoing an upcoming game we're working on called Heist Laundry. It is a 1980s heist movie, effectively, where you play different asymmetrical criminals. You play cards down into like a montage tableau and move around the city, trying to set up different heists and casing the joints, and then laundering, of course, that money to have the highest score and the biggest hoard of cash at the end of the game.
So you kind of gave behind the scenes of what the theme was. Was it a lot of that inspiration from a lot of stuff you just mentioned where that game came into design, or how did this game come about?
Sure, yeah. It started just with some basic mechanic ideas that we had, like some of the movement from the city. We were thinking about it like a superhero type game, and like the movement of how you move around the city was basically taken from that prototype, which is a game we're not even like actively working on anymore. And the card, so some of the mechanics came first, but then I sort of thought about a theme that could fit in running around a city, besides superheroes. And I love like the Ocean's 11 movies and stuff like that. So I want to do something like that. But then I found an artist I really liked who had like a really good like 1980s vibe. So I just sort of rewound the clock a little bit. And that's sort of how we settled on it.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Awesome. Now,
I also think like technologically wise, like for game mechanics, it's better not to have like the super high tech, like cops are monitoring. They can do so much more now than they could in like the 80s and 90s of all those crime movies,
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you for sharing that. Now, you said that you are just demoing it and play testing it. What can we expect in 2025 from Rock Manor Games?
Yeah, so the thing we have coming up next, like beginning of next year, is we're going to be crowdfunding StarDriven, which is a sci-fi space ship simulator game. So we're simulating managing all the crew on your spaceship, and you only have one token on the board, and everything you do on your ship, tableau, and board is what tells your spaceship how to move around. And you have unique cards which represent crew members who are good at different things and should be played at different stations. So you've got one guy who's good at engineering, you want him in engineering. But sometimes he's not in your hand, and you got to assign somebody who's not as good at engineering to sort of just get the job done while they're there. So that's going to be coming to Kickstarter early next year, probably end of January, early February.
Okay. Well, you heard it here first. Be sure to look out for the new titles that are coming from Rock Manor Games very early in 2025. And so is there anything else you would like to highlight? How's your PAX Unplugged coming?
I mean, so far so good. It's Friday, so still early. So that's been good. I'm happy with the crowds, happy with all the feedback we've gotten. So, we're excited for what next year holds for us.
Fantastic. Mike, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for the interview. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for stopping by.
And so absolutely.
Appreciate
All right. And as well, this has been Welcome to Boredom. We're going to continue on. And Mike, I wish you well and the rest of your PAX U.
You too.
So thank you.